All right, in this video, I've got something really special put together for those of you who are moving to Venice on a fixed income or want to make sure that you have low monthly bills. Recently, I did a video and I told you all how I helped my dad relocate down here. He's retired, and so he's living on that fixed income and really didn't want to get into something that he was going to have a lot of high monthly bills. He wanted something that was new construction. He wanted something that was built with quality, obviously. And, he did want a little bit of a view in his backyard because that's what he's used to where he's coming from. So we were able to find him a great home in a great new construction community that I've talked about already on here. But I also had some other people reach out to me after I talked about that and asking me, what community is going to be the best for them if they're coming here on a fixed income. So I thought I would compile a list of communities that we were looking at when we were helping my dad narrow down where he was going to live. These communities all have lower than average monthly bills per se, the CDD and the HOA. So I'm going to go over a few different communities in this video, and I'm going to talk about what the fees are, and we're just going to do a little bit of a comparison so that when you're moving here and you're on a fixed income, you know exactly which communities are going to have the lowest monthly bills. What's up, everybody? My name is Francesca Hanaho. If this is your first time to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so you get notified every time I do a new video just like this one, telling you all about Sarasota County, where to live, eat, sleep, work, play, everything. And listen, ever since I've been doing these videos, I've been getting so many calls and texts and emails from people just like you wanting to relocate to the Sarasota County area, and I absolutely love it. So make sure you reach out to me when you're thinking about moving here. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. But I do not stop working until you are a Sarasota County resident. All right, so I'm gonna start this video with Vistera at Venice. Now, this community is a newer community that's being built. Richard and I already did a video out there where we drove around and showed you the community and we showed you the area. And I believe in this video, we showed you the drive to Nokomis Beach, because Vistera at Venice is actually located in Nokomis. It's a little confusing with the name, but it's a great new, basically a PUD that's going in. It's kind of in between Laurel and Border Road if you're looking at a map. So it's a PUD. There's several builders that are going in there. You've got David Weekley, which Richard and I are very familiar with from Orlando. They're just breaking into the Southwest Florida area, and we're absolutely thrilled about that because we love their style of homes that they build. Really, they're known for their quality, so you know you're getting a good home when you buy a David Weekley home. So David Weekley is in there. You have Neal Communities building single-family homes and paired villas, and then also you have MI Homes building single-family homes as well. So you've got 3 different builders building really quality homes. It's really starting to come together. We were just there the other day. And this community happened to be one of the communities that we did take into consideration for my father because they do seem to have some lower bills over there, like a lower CDD and things of that nature. Now, in case you're watching this video and you don't know what a CDD is, let's talk about it, because that's really what attributes to some of these payments that you're looking at making when you're purchasing in some of these new construction communities. The CDD is basically, it's a 30-year bond that the developer takes out to put in the infrastructure for the community. It can either be the infrastructure as far as like the roads and that sort of thing, or it can be for the amenities as well. So it's paid out through your taxes over a 30-year period. And we really like it because it does actually help put some equity into the community for you and, make it look really nice. And a lot of you love to use these amenities, so it's really nice that these amenities are there for you to use. Okay, so the first builder that we're going to talk about that's building in Vistera is MI. They're building on 50-foot wide lots. They're single-family homes. So they're between 3 and 5 bedrooms, 2 and 3 garages, and they are building pools with some of them. So really they have a little bit something for everybody going on in this community with all of these builders. Their home prices start in the high 400s, but they do have, just for example, they have an inventory home that they're marketing right now that's about $529. And it's on the smaller end as far as the size goes, but really nice home for $530,000. But let's talk about the amenities first and what you're going to be paying for. So all of Vistera at Venice has access to a pool, clubhouse, fitness center, dog park, playgrounds. Also in this community, something that they're going to be doing that I really love is they're going to have a rideshare program. So basically, That's where if you see bicycles, they're going to be, usually if they're in a community, they're painted like a certain color and it'll say rideshare on it. And you download the app onto your phone. And then whenever you're in the community and you see one of the bikes, you just take out your phone, pull up the app, and then you clock out the bike, and then you return it where you found it. But anyways, really cool program that they're doing there in Vistera at Venice. So lots of amenities. Let me tell you how much you're going to be paying for them when you're buying an MI home in Vistera at Venice. For the HOA, it's going to be $144 a month, and that includes the amenities and it includes your yard and irrigation. So you're going to be maintenance-free living in this community. The CDD is about $3,000 a year. What that means for you is that your monthly cost when you're living in an MI home at Vistera at Venice is going to be about $399 a month. So not really the lowest number that we're going to talk about today, but pretty low considering it covers all of your yard and your maintenance. So that's pretty low when you're talking about your yard maintenance and your irrigation is all included. So $399 a month for MI. And also back up just a little bit. If you're moving here and you have kids and you want to know what school zone Vistera at Venice is zoned for, it is zoned for Laurel Elementary, which runs through middle school as well. And then it's also zoned for Venice High School. So great school zone, great schools. Venice High School is known for its sports programs, great school. That's why one of the reasons why we are keeping our kids in the Venice High School school zone as well. Okay, moving along to David Weekley, who's also in Vistera at Venice. They're building 2 size homes on different size lots. They have a garden series and they have a cottage series. The cottage series is on 45-foot lots. The garden series is on 40-foot lots. So all of their homes start in the high 400s. The square footage in the cottage series runs from 1,595 to 2,211 square feet, and that's about a 2 to a 3 bedroom. The garden series runs from 1,837 square feet up to 2,972 square feet. So almost 3,000 square feet, pretty good. 3 to 5 bedrooms, and that's a 2 to 3 car garage. So if you're looking at living in the garden series, you are looking at $304 a month. That's with the HOA and that's with the CDD. If you are looking at the cottage series, which is the larger one, you're looking at $336 a month. And in the David Weekley series as well, they're going to cover your landscaping and your maintenance and irrigation as well. So you don't have to worry about that. So maintenance free, again, for $304 to $336 a month. They have inventory on their website that starts at $499 and goes up into the 6s. So really cute rear load homes that they have here that David Weekley is building. They have regular homes that have the garage in the front, but they also have some rear load homes with the garage in the back. And they're really super cute. My dad was actually looking at one and was going to put in an offer on it because it was an inventory home and they were running all kinds of specials. But when we found him the home that he purchased, he fell in love with the view in the backyard. Okay, moving right along to Neil Communities, which I told you they're building single family homes and villas. They're paired villas here. So you may have seen in another video, we were touring Boca Royale and I ran in that Tidewinds villa. That's what they're building here, the Tidewinds and the Sandcastle, which is another favorite of our clients. So the Tidewinds is gonna be a 2-2 and the Sandcastle is a 3-2. And it also has a den, both of these. So they're building those. They are in the high 400s. They're on 57-foot wide lots. They are between 1,638 square feet up to 1,848 square feet. The Sandcastle is going to be the larger one that's around 1,848 square feet. So their HOA includes the landscaping, the irrigation, and the amenities, just like the other ones. Their HOA is $99 per month, and the CDD is $172 per month. So the total bills when you're living in a Neil Community paired villa is going to be $271 a month. Not bad at all. When you're living in a villa, you're living maintenance free. Now, the owner is responsible for the outside of the villa here, but still pretty low monthly fees. All right, moving right along from there, the next community we're going to talk about is Magnolia Bay. Magnolia Bay is being built by Meritage, and it is also located in Nokomis. It's really right off 75 in Nokomis. The great thing about all these communities that I'm mentioning today is that Richard and I have already gone out and done a video for all of these communities, and I'm actually going to link them in the description below. So in the description of the video, if you want to find any of these videos that we've already done where we tour these communities, make sure you look in the description below and you'll find that there. Meritage is known for building really energy efficient homes. They put blown insulation in the attic, and And recently I just found out also that, Meritage Homes is known for having the AC unit be in the attic as well, but they also have a humidifier coming off of the AC unit as well. So that prevents, how when you have double paned windows and sometimes there'll be moisture inside the windows. So what they started doing is putting this humidifier off of the AC unit, and it keeps the humidity from getting in between the windows like that. So really smart and energy efficient builder. We love working with Meritage. Great product. So Magnolia Bay is also going to have a ton of amenities. They have a beautiful clubhouse being built, resort style pool. And let me also tell you, there's 2 sections of Magnolia Bay, and both of these sections are going to have amenities, but also both of the residents that live in either of the communities will have access to all the amenities. So it really works out for everybody. They're going to have resort style pool, fitness center, pickleball, tennis, basketball courts, dog park, playground. So when you hear these type of amenities, you know they're going to be family friendly, and they're also going to be in that same school zone as Vistera at Venice. Magnolia Bay has 3 different series of homes as well. They have the Premier series, which is on 40-foot wide lots. The Classic series is on 50-foot wide lots, and the Reserve series is on 50-foot lots as well. The Premier series starts at $374 and goes up from there, and it has 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. Square footage runs between 1,200 square feet up to 2,100 square feet. Now, the Classic series, which is on those 50-foot wide lots, starts at $384 and goes up from there. They have between 1,400 square feet all the way up to 2,300 square feet, and they have 3 to 4 bedrooms. And the Reserve series starts at $439. It ranges from 1,600 square feet all the way up to 2,500 square feet, and it has 3 to 4 bedrooms as well. Here is the kicker. For all of those amenities that I told you, the HOA for this community is $1,250 a month. You heard that right, $1,250 a month. Now, I did forget to mention that this community is gated or will be gated. The gates aren't closed right now because they're still doing construction. And also at Vistera, it's gated as well. So when you're living in the Classic and Reserve series, your overall between the CDD and the HOA, your monthly fees are going to be $253 a month. And for the Premier series, it's going to be $226 a month. What? So super low. Now, this community does not cover your landscaping and your irrigation, so you have to take care of that yourself. So you're going to have to factor in a little bit more a month for your monthly bills. But as far as the CDD and the HOA goes, this community really stands out for how low it actually is. All right, last but not least, I have a community that you probably have never heard of, but Richard and I have been watching it for quite some time. It's right off of Jacaranda, close to Center. So if you're looking at a map and you see Jacaranda and Center, you'll see it. So it's close to the 75 exit off of Jacaranda. Really close to a Winn-Dixie and a Publix, so it's kind of in between Winn-Dixie and Publix. So you're going to have a really short drive time from this community to any grocery store that you're interested in going to. And the name of this community is Brighton by Park Square Homes. If you're not familiar with Park Square Homes, they're out of Orlando, where I came from, and we're very familiar with them as a builder as well. In this community, they're going to have just single family homes. This community is not going to be amenity rich, so it's for those of you who maybe are looking to build a pool and don't really care about having a community pool. This is maybe a community worth looking into for you. They are going to have a dog park, a large park, and a small dog park. And that's really about it. They have a gazebo in the neighborhood, and there's a pond. That's all the amenities that this community is going to offer. And it's going to actually work out for those of you who don't want to use the amenities, though, because you're not going to be paying for them. The HOA is literally $94 a month. In Brighton, they have 1- and 2-story floor plans. They're between 1,800 square feet and 3,042 square feet, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths. So they have some really nice floor plans. Their models are going up right now and they're almost complete. Their pricing starts at $459 and goes up from there. Also in Brighton, they will be building pools with their homes as well. So if you're looking to build a pool while you're building a home, this may be a great community for you to check out. And the location is great. Brighton is the only community that we haven't done a video on, so I don't have a video for that one. But it is a great location within minutes to Publix and Winn-Dixie and minutes from I-75. So it's really just a great location. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy this list that I put together for you of communities that really have kind of lower monthly fees and CDDs as well. Obviously, there's other communities that are breaking ground that also would fall into this criteria, but these are the ones that really stood out to me as ones that were worth looking into. As always, if you are thinking about moving here to Sarasota County or to Venice, make sure you reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email because I definitely have you covered when you're moving here. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye-bye.